So let's talk about the process of selling a house whenever you consider selling your house traditionally versus auction. Whenever you sell your house traditionally, there's a lot of inconsistencies because you're not necessarily understanding how the market's going to respond to the property. Whenever you put it out there and you put a big number out there, you're not necessarily aware about, should I plan my open house week 2, week 3, week 4, because you're not sure if week 1 is going to have sold. You're not really sure when you need to have price reductions until you get feedback from the buyers that showed it. You're not necessarily understanding about what should I plan for marketing week 2, week 3, week 4, because it may sell the first week. There's a lot of inconsistency around the process of selling a house traditionally. So whenever I think about the auction way of selling a house and the process around that, we have a 2-week time frame. We have a 2-week time frame that builds up to the day in which you list your property, and then once your house goes live, we have 2 weeks to auction date. So because we have these 28 days that we're operating within, we understand when the open house is going to happen, we understand what marketing needs to go out when, we understand what type of feedback that we're getting from the buyers and their agents, because we are physically there in the house for you. So there's just a much stronger proactive approach to selling a property by way of auction than by selling a property by way of traditionally. So when we think about the process, it's just very structured, very defined, very timeline. You're in the know from day one versus like, I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing on week 2 or week 3, week 4, because we got to see what the market thinks, and then we got to be reactionary and respond to that, and I hope that we get it right a second or third time. So if you're someone who values a checklist, if you're someone who values a schedule, if you're someone who values a well-defined process that is designed to produce predictable results, the auction method is the only way to sell your house.